You have probably the best title there is to me, motherhood and being a mother. What are two of the best things about being a mother? Two best aspects about motherhood.
Oh man,
So many.
I love that I'm entrusted to shape and mold these two little children to be a light in the world. There's so much darkness and negativity, and I get to teach my kids, and it's a journey, right? I mean, they don't show up smiling every day like little cherubs,
Yeah.
but they are delightful, and I'm just glad to be able to just pour into them to
Mhm.
be one more example of light and one more example of possibility. So I definitely enjoy that. And then they're fun to have around and hang out with.
Yeah.
I'm guaranteed at least one person in my house will want to go with me if I'm trying to go do something fun. So you kind of get a built-in crew as well.
Yes. So do you have a girl and a boy or
Yes, Carter's 8, Chloe is 4. So I've
same here?
got one of each.
So what are two of the challenging aspects of motherhood for those who aren't mothers yet or who are expecting? Like, what do you tell people about the challenges regarding motherhood?
Yeah, so I think for me, there are priorities, but also challenges because um, they are large undertakings to do right. And so one would be crafting their path. And so consistently on a daily basis, supporting what they are interested in, not what you want them to do,
Yeah.
because those can sometimes be two very different things.
Mhm.
And so, I mean, even down to talking about what do you want to be when you grow up and just fostering that in their heart in a way that is theirs.
Mhm.
So, is it a challenge? It can be because sometimes, you will hear or see things that don't align with what you might want as a mom, but is it about you or is it about them,
That's right. That's right.
for their life? So I would say that's one.
Mhm.
The other one is can be discipline, and sometimes it's like, did he just pull a me on me? Like, what just happened here? But making sure that there is structure and discipline without breaking their heart. I don't believe in degrading children, embarrassing children. You're not going to see me yelling at my kid in public, and
Yeah.
not at home. I'm not perfect, I mean, there's the occasion where it's like, oh, I need to go back and say sorry for that though. But so I go back and say sorry, but making sure that you're protecting your kid's heart at all times. I would say that's a challenge also because life moves fast, and you're wanting things to go a certain way, and they're little people. They've got their own will and their own, behaviors and choices.
That's
So,
right. Yes. I love those
yeah.
answers. Thank you for sharing that. So,
Yeah.
what is one thing you wish you had known prior to becoming a mother?
Yeah. I feel like with marriage and with motherhood, if you knew it all in advance, you wouldn't do it. So I mean, if there's one thing I wish I would have known,
Mhm.
maybe is how hard it is. It's not just dressing them up in color coordinated outfits. You're raising humans, you're
Yeah.
raising future adults.
Mhm.
So I think just some awareness there. And for me, because I didn't have siblings,
Mhm.
I need like a tip sheet. I need something for how do you raise siblings? Because I'm looking at them like, what's all this back and forth? And why? Who said what? Why are you both looking at me like I didn't do it? I didn't do it. Stuff like that I didn't grow up with. And
Ah,
so it's funny to see the sibling dynamics. And
uh-huh.
I just stand there shaking my head like, well, I don't know what to do. So
Oh,
I think maybe a little more education around that would have been helpful.
yes. Wow. So wait, you grew up as the only child.
Only child, yes.
What are the biggest differences now that you have, two little ones?
Well, I would say there are some things that I kind of miss out on, because I'll see family trips and I'm not going on trips with my sister anywhere. I don't have a sister. You know what I mean?
Right.
But kind of like you said, me and my mom are really close. I'm going to see her next weekend, as a matter of fact. Um, so the way my family looked was different. I was very close with my grandparents,
Mhm.
very close with my great grandparents. That was my, immediate family growing up.
Sure.
Um, Now my husband's family is gigantic. I'm like, why are there so many of you? But my kids get family with them also, So um I make sure, and I mean, this could probably be a whole separate episode, but I make sure that they do know their cousins on their dad's side, that they are in touch with, my husband's sisters and brothers, if they call and things like that. Like, I don't like contention. Family is really important to me. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah. Yeah, it presents interestingly as a mother because sometimes the noise can be a lot for me because
Yeah.
my house was quiet. I mean, I wasn't playing with anybody, and so that has been an adjustment. I do legitimately have to take quiet time
Yeah.
for myself, and I don't feel bad about it. I tell my kids like I've got to be able to do this so that I can come back and be a good mom for you.
Right.
Because I will get overstimulated where it's like, I know it's amazing you've been screaming since 6 a.m., but I've got to go.
Yeah. And I'm the same way. I get overstimulated. I don't know now because I have so much going on, but my two kids, it can be very much overstimulating where I'm like, I just need to go take a ride by myself. And my daughter's right there. Mommy, can I come? And I'm like, baby, mommy just got to do this just this one night.
Right, right. I hear you.